plethora of characters at our disposal, and it looks like it will be the Absa actually coming out from Elkies for game one. Unluxy, of course, gonna be piloting the Zetterburn this time around. So we'll see. I don't think I've ever actually seen Elkies play the Absa, so we'll see how this goes.
Me
Should
neither.
be fun.
This may be this. I want to say that the only time I may have seen her play Absa might have been in a Switch bracket, but it's been so long ago since she's entered one, so it's very hard to tell. So this is basically new for the both of us.
Yeah, it should be fun. We saw a bit of Absa earlier, so we'll see if Elkies has a similar or a, sort of different play style from Soul Rifle. It seems like she's much less aggressive than Soul Rifle thus far.
Yeah,
it's just kind of trying to look for parry opportunities and whatnot, but Unluxy actually is gonna go up and take the first stock off the back foot of that Nair into up strong. It's so powerful, twice as powerful with the fire actually, but the F tilt into up air is very powerful for Absa, gonna be able to secure the first stock for Elkies onto Unluxy, and we'll see. Elkies gets a bit of damage onto Unluxy, has him off stage now, but is able to get back on with the canceled down B, and now has Elkies off stage, but Elkies able to slip right back on with the Thunderline, or the T-Jolt.
Yeah, no. I could have gone south very quickly for Luxy. It still does anyways with the beautiful cloud hop into Dare, sweet spot Dare in cloud pop from Elkies. Pardon me there. Luxy just needs one strong hit from an aerial or a strong to finally close out Elkies' second stock, but Elkies not making sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, definitely not making it easy for him, is able to scout out the up airs, looking to catch her on the platform, and is just using the back air to shove the Zetterburn off stage. Down B gonna kill from all the way across the stage. That's a light go. Down B will be able to take it, but Unluxy right back off stage, but he'll be able to fight his way back on, but Elkies gets him right back into the corner. So much of Unluxy just trying to fight to stay on stage, and Elkies trying to fight to keep him off right now.
Yeah, indeed, but eventually one of those bears is gonna hit for Elkies, and that is game one.
Yeah, Elkies ends up winning out well with some good timing and spacing on the back air. Gonna be able to take game one. Counterpick for Unluxy is gonna be Frozen Fortress for game two.
I can see it, a bit understandable. Just wants a bit more space, a bit more room to roam in these tripods. I'm not entirely sure how the stage works out for Absa, but this isn't a terrible Zetter stage, all things considered.
Yeah, Zetterburn definitely loves his platforms, that is for sure. I never liked the reverse platform layout of Frozen Fortress for him myself, but I know a lot of others Zetterburns like it. And the space as well definitely helps Zetterburn out in that regard. Looks like
that is a really goofy trade. Yet somehow it works in Luxy's favor. And Luxy stuck off stage. What a beautiful response there by Elkies.
Yeah, answering right back, able to even up the stock count real fast, and has Unluxy back off stage, but the high platform actually helping Unluxy there get back onto stage. Ends up landing right back on top of Elkies anyways though, and gets punished for it. Absa so good at calling out those options with the up tilt and like of her moves, but Unluxy now has Elkies in a precarious situation. Could have just up strong, but up tilt
Yeah, I was about to say the
instead.
same thing. Missed opportunity there, and Elkies is still living, almost catching that roll.
Yeah, Elkies had the right read, but just ends up going down a little bit with the double jump instead of up. Unfortunate stuff. The fair into up air is going to be able to take it for Unluxy, still able to maintain that stock lead and is holding on, but elkiies just recovers with the up air, punishing the early fair attempt from Unluxy. And now we have an even game once again. A parry on the shine. elkiies maybe starting to get used to the timing of Unluxy now.
Yeah, Luxy, we've definitely been seeing that he likes to go for quite a fair bit of shine just to get combo started. Understandably so, with frame 2 move, why not spam it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, great fast button at your disposal, and Unluxy able to catch elkiies, going for a bit of a slow option there, trying to go for the Thunder line, and recognizes Hazard on fire and that the F-Strong will just kill, so he lets it rip, takes the game, and now we'll see elkiies counterpicking to Air Armada here for game 1, 1-1 here. Crucial game 3 for the rest of the set. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh.
elkiies just vicious right off the gate, just absolutely relentless with it right now.
What in the world?
She's cooking.
Shine parry, yeah.
She's cooking.
Absa can rob stocks pretty quickly, as we know, but Zetter, this is Air Armada. Zetter's also scary on Air Armada, and that is why just taking your stocks off of the top on those platforms.
Yeah, Zetter is just so good at making those stocks melt before your very eyes, and Air Armada is a stage that allows him to do that so beautifully. If that upstrong landed, it very well might have been a stock. That one does, and it is. Unluxy now the one with the stock lead here in this game after elkiies was off to such a strong start in the first few seconds of the game. Finally able to get the down air into up air combo and even up the stock count once again. A last stock situation here. Unluxy off to the early lead of it though, and that just kills back air into upstrong once again. Gonna take a stock for Unluxy, now going up 2-1 over elkiies. And she actually, yeah, she does opt to swap off of the Absa, it looks like, onto the Kragg here for game 4. Gonna stay with the same counter pick though of Air Armada. Not too surprised.
Makes complete sense that elkiies wants to run it back. It was a pretty close game, all things considered, but this time she's got a secondary that we know that she is more comfortable playing with, being the Kragg.
I mean, can you even really call this a secondary at this point? I feel like it's more of a co-main.
I don't think it deserves being called a secondary anymore. My apologies, elkiies.
Yeah, I gotta put respect where it's deserved, but Unluxy calling for a bit of respect as well. Not really phased by the Kragg pick up to the stock lead early once again in this set. We'll see though, elkiies has him off stage, and this edge guard can be very rough.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Just running off with the fair, recognizes that he's not gonna try to air dodge out of that one.
Yeah, indeed. And now elkiies starting to cook again. They're in the fair. Luxy's off stage again and tries to go for that dunk. Not quite gonna hit.
Yeah, gotta put respect on it though. Went for it all. Doesn't get punished for it though. And ooh, that might have been an up air and could have been the stock, but not quite forward air. Not quite gonna take it. But Unluxy is still off stage. This is not where you want to be. Yeah, just forces the tech, gets him away from the wall, and fairs him to take the stock. elkiies now reversing the stock lead into her favor this time, and Unluxy's got to be so careful here. Could be it all right now.
Yeah, indeed. And finally, Luxy closing out that stock with an F-Strong. This is anybody's game, to be honest, because those top plats also very deadly for Kragg, as we know. But
Ooh.
just as I say that, elkies forcing it to a game 5, getting that dare into up strong.
Yeah, calls out the DI beautifully on that and is able to get the game, get the stock, and now we have a game 5 situation here. elkiies Kragg, will it prevail or will Unluxy remain unfazed? We'll see. The early aggression is still there from Unluxy trying to just end it all, but elkiies fighting back a little bit, getting a parry now, but ooh, a little bit of flubbing here, maybe a bit of nerves, maybe a bit of unfortunate internet in that moment.
We may never know, but what we do know is that elkies could lose her stock at any second once she gets put on fire again. Again, so Sphere Tree is another one of those pretty volatile stages due to some of the small blast zones that it has. elkies still living. Luxy, oh, what a beautiful catch! Recognizing that elkies is just gonna waveland back onto that pillar, just sniping it with a fireball so to deny all of her options. But now, Luxy facing a similar situation, sneaks back on.
Yeah, side platforms are helping out Luxy a lot right now, getting back to stage, but the rock snipe is gonna be there from elkiies and is able to bring back this percent in the blink of an eye. Now has Unluxy. Ooh, the spike is there.
Yeah. Luxy forced to burn all of his resources. Just managed to sneak back on. The tables have turned again. elkiies getting back on. Oh, good read on that roll, but not quite gonna find it.
Yeah, it's just so much back and forth from these players right now. Unluxy has elkiies on fire, gets the up strong, and is now up 2 stocks to 1. elkiies has gotta make something happen right here, right now, if she wants to keep her winner's side dream alive. And she's fighting for it. Has Unluxy off stage, is trying to look for a fair or something to take the stock. Finally called out the panic roll after the jab with an up strong, a classic. But Unluxy now has elkiies off stage, is looking for it. Up air, not quite gonna kill. Next one might though. Stage is very small and the Gatling will. Unluxy with the upset over elkiies will end up taking it in game 5, 3-2.
Yeah, what a phenomenal set from both players. Luxy gonna be the one moving on to face Soul Rifle in winners finals. elkiies gonna drop down to losers.